Okay, so we've come to the end of this video. There's a couple of things that I just want to finish off on. Clearly, there is still work to be done on this website, and there is still further training required for the website owner in how to get the most out of this website as well. Plus, there's a couple of other things to consider, and that's how much of this original design, in terms of the coloring and the layout, and perhaps even some of the content, is going to carry over into this new design. For example, are we going to keep this background in, color? And if so, we can certainly transfer it to the background area that's available here. What are we going to do with the fact that this image is not quite the same dimensions to match this text as it was in the original? So you can see this image blended into a blue background, and that's what the background for that text was. So these are some of the design issues that we need to grapple with now. We also noticed that there was a problem with mobile responsiveness with this image in the top left, the logo image there, because as we go down to, there's just a small window of dimension here where our top menu is actually broken. Now, we're not sure whether that's actually ever going to be noticed by anybody because on the smaller screens that behaves normally as we would expect, and on larger screens it behaves well as well. But yeah, there is something to be fixed up there with this image, and we may need to edit this image in terms of its length, its width, I should say. The other problem with this image is that it's got the borders which were carried over here, and of course initially or originally they were intended to carry over into styling for the menu items. Now the question is, do we try to replicate that? And that could be quite fiddly because it will involve styling of the actual HTML elements around each of these, and that's quite a lot of work. So there are some issues to resolve with that. But there are a couple of things that are relatively easy to fix. For example, there is a broken image link here, and I think I'll just take the opportunity to show you how we can fix that. So that's this image. Oh, that's broken as well. That's okay. So we'll just go to the About Us page here, and I'll just finish off this this video by showing how that link can be fixed. So going back over here to, that's on the About Us page, broken link there. We can edit that page, and we already know where to look for. That's just below the call to action there, the image. All that's happened is that when I transferred it from the site from my machine up into this draft hosting, the link didn't change, so I'll just upload an image. And in fact, instead of actually uploading, I'll just choose the image that we know is already there. Yep, and we can select the animation here if we want to. Why don't we just try top to bottom there, and save, update, refresh that page on the right hand side, and there. So that's fixed. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so what remains with this website in summary then is figuring out what we want the new website to look like. And it's more than just replicating the original look. That certainly is possible, but it may not be appropriate. I think that what we'll end up doing is trying to figure out a new way of managing the logo in the top left, possibly looking at this background being allocated to the background area here. That's fine, and possibly even a lighter blue background just to provide a bit of texture to this area here. Okay, all right, well, thanks very much for watching.